Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name's Leandra, and make sure that you subscribe so you never miss another video from me. But yeah, sorry that my room just looks like really empty right now, but my roommate and I are currently in the process of moving out because it is nearly the end of the year. So our room just looks very like serial killery, but we'll talk about that in like another video. But for today's video, I just wanted to take you guys grocery shopping with me. If you guys have been watching a little bit of my videos, you know that I have started doing Kenzie Burke's like program, which is the 21 days to your best body program, and it's all about like food combining and everything like that. This won't be the video where I kind of talk about how I feel about food combining and just like my experience and everything like that. I'm still in the process of trying it out, and I like to try things for at least a month before I say anything about it regarding like how it works, if it works or doesn't work or anything like that. So I want to be like thorough in me trying it out and making sure that it's doing something to my body, or just make sure that I'm at least experiencing it to its fullest. So this video is just basically going to be me going grocery shopping, just showing you guys how I go about using Kenzie Burke's program to do food combining, my grocery list, like my grocery prices, and just how I go about budgeting this in my college budget, because you know we broke out here. So just a little bit about food combining though, if you have no idea what it is, I will have Kenzie Burke linked down below in my description box, and I will have some other like food chart things that I found to be helpful on this journey linked down below. But it is basically that your body has like, or takes different times to basically digest different types of food. So some combination of certain types of food may make you like, or make your body react negatively, like things like bloating, gas, things like that, because they're not meant to be combined together. There's a lot of articles about it online, a lot of like scientific articles about it, whether or not it works or not. It's up to you to do your own research, just like I have done my own research, and I've just kind of decided that I want to try it for myself and see how it goes. So we're going to head out to Trader Joe's in a couple of seconds to go grocery shopping. This is my self-care thing for today, because next week is actually finals week. So I go between two extremes, which is like either I eat like trash, or I don't eat at all during finals week. So I'm trying to make sure that I am prepared for the upcoming week, because it's going to be super taxing. But yeah, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's in a little bit. I'm just gonna show you guys how I go about making like my grocery list and things like that using Kenzie Burke's program. So this is just how the program looks like in its like PDF format. A lot of people print it. I just decided not to, because I don't know, I just didn't want to waste like paper, and I'm more likely to have like my phone on me than to like have like a whole huge binder. And I've already done the thing where you go on your phone and you can actually just put it as a little home screen right here, so that says like 21-day reset, and that's Kenzie Burke's program, and it'll just lead me straight to the Google Doc if I'm looking for something. So I just keep it like electronic and not on paper. But when I decide to go grocery shopping, when I'm done with all my groceries for the week, just like right now, I will just go through and look at what I want to eat for the week. I've kind of already figured out what I'm like into or what I like. So part of the program is this thing. It's also like online, obviously. I just printed this out because this is good to have like in a physical form, and it's just like a list of a bunch of things that she has in the programs, like a bunch of recipes and stuff. So I go through every single like breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner, all that, and I just pick one or however amount that I want to have for the week. So obviously the week is like 7 days, so I want to have like 7 breakfasts, and some of them might be like the same thing or it might be something different. So I'll just look through the entire list, pick what I'm interested in trying out, and if it's something new that I haven't tried out yet, I'll go back online and just look at the recipe that she has on there, and then just jot down the ingredients for it to make sure that I have it on like a little list, so that when I go to the store I am a little bit more organized. I will say though that organization is key with this, because my first time going grocery shopping with this program, I went and got a bunch of things and they all ended up spoiling in my fridge, just because you're dealing with a lot of fresh fruit, a lot of fresh veggies, fresh greens that can go bad. And usually the way that I used to shop before was I would go grocery shopping for 2 weeks at a time. With this I can't, so I have to go at least 1 week or like 3 days ahead, just so I can make sure that everything I'm getting is fresh and stays fresh and doesn't spoil, just because that there's nothing really worse than like spoiled food. It just literally breaks my heart. So organization and preparing is key to making sure that you're trying this to the best of your ability. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through the list of things that I want and then write down the ingredients, and then I will talk to you guys after I'm done doing that. So I have my list all written out, and it looks kind of simple just because I've been doing this for almost 3 weeks, so I already kind of have an idea of what I like to eat for every single one of these like categories. So for breakfast, I usually like to have like fruit, like a big fruit bowl. So I have a bunch of fruits that I like to have in the morning, like strawberries, papaya, apples, and then I also like to have coconut yogurt and fruit, so I have the coconut yogurt listed here. And then another one that I like to have is open-faced avocado toast, so I just have avocado and I have toast. And then for lunch, I just have a bunch of things that I like to have during lunchtime. So I have here just veggie burgers because it can go either way. And then this arrow pointing to dinner is because this comes with like 4 in a pack. So I usually have like 2 for lunches on 2 separate days, and then I have 2 for dinners on 2 separate days. Because for lunch, I could have like a veggie burger salad, and then for dinner, I can have like a bowl of rice, mixed or sauteed veggies, and then put a veggie burger just like cut up into it, and it's just like so good. And then I have mixed greens to make like a lentil salad, some chickpea pasta, which can also come here for dinner because I can also have pasta and some vegetables for dinner. And then I have mixed veggies, which can go both for lunch and dinner. I have some small like tomatoes. I have ones that I really love, and that can go for either of these, even for breakfast with my avocado, with my veggie burger salad, or you can even go for dinner on top of any of these sauteed veggies. I have cucumbers here and hummus and also sweet potato, which all of this can just be transferred to here because I get kind of not a lot but enough to split it into and have it transfer over to my dinner, which makes it a lot easier for me just in general. And then down here I have drinks, and I added a little bit more to it. So obviously every night you're supposed to have like a detox tea, so I have my everyday detox tea listed on here. And then I have my lemons just because every morning you have warm lemon water. I also want to make a tropical bub smoothie that I think I made a couple of vlogs ago, so I have the ingredients to make that. I have them usually after I'm like done working out, coming back from my rush cycle class. So I need bananas, frozen mango, coconut water, and some romaine leaves. So I'm gonna get just a little bit of it because I think I'm only gonna have it like twice during the week. And then for snacks here I have rice cakes, seaweed, and roasted chickpeas because I have some leftover chickpeas from like the last couple of weeks, so I'm gonna just roast them and use that. And also I'm gonna add some chocolate because I literally cannot go a night without having like some dark chocolate, so I'm gonna add that on there. Usually after making my list, I will go downstairs and look at my section of the fridge and make sure that I don't have what is on my list, so I don't buy like 2 things or 2 extra things so that one of them is gonna end up like just going bad in the fridge. But because I just cleaned out my fridge and I know for a fact I have nothing in there, I'm gonna skip that step. I did cross out roasted chickpeas because I know for a fact that in my little drawer downstairs I have some canned chickpeas left over, so I don't need to buy any more of that, and I just crossed it out to remind myself of that. But now we're gonna head out to Trader Joe's with the list and get some goodies for the week. First things first, I'm probably just gonna get the avocados. They have the like, you can get one at a time, but I like to get them in these little like 6-pack just because I put them literally on everything. I have it for breakfast. I like to put them on my lentil salads or any type of salads that I have, and they're just a really good taste to like put on literally everything. So the bigger packs that I can get, the better. And I also know that like for the week, because I use them so often, they won't go to waste and they won't spoil even if I do get like this really huge pack. I'm just gonna grab this first and check this one off the list. So I've already grabbed some sweet potato. I grabbed 2 of them because I think I'm gonna make them for lunch and for dinner for one of the weeks or one of the days in the upcoming weeks. But right now I'm just gonna grab some tomatoes, and I really like the mini heirloom tomatoes because they are so sweet. And usually I hate eating tomatoes by themselves because I've just always hated it as a kid, but I grabbed it like last week when I went to Whole Foods, and they're just so sweet and they taste like a snack basically. So I put these on everything, like on my avocado toast, on my salads, and I just have them like as a snack when I want a snack. So I'm just grabbing one of these because I think 2 will be too much and I don't want to, of course, like waste food. So I'm just gonna grab one of these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some apples for myself for my breakfast. Fuji apples are like my favorite, but these are just looking a little too soft for me, so I might grab the Autumn Glory apple. And usually I like to grab them in these little things right here, but they don't have the one that I want, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just count as much as I feel like I will need, which is kind of a lot because I eat them like whole. Sometimes I'll have 2 of them for my breakfast. Now I'm just grabbing some bananas. I was thinking about grabbing some with not that many bananas on them because I only have it planned for the tropical bub smoothie, but also they are really good when you mix it with papaya and with apple. So I'm thinking I'll just grab this big one and try to make the most of it and include it in my breakfasts too, so that I can use it all up, use it for my breakfast and my smoothies as the week like goes by. First, you can't forget the morning essentials, the lemon. I was gonna grab these ones, but there's just way too many in this pack and I don't need that much because right after I leave school I go on vacation, so they'll probably end up spoiling. So I think I'm just gonna grab the ones down here, probably like 2, so that it can last me because I have a little bit left over from last week. So I'm just gonna grab 2 of these, and they are quite cheap too, so I'm just gonna take 2 of them. I was getting so sad because I thought they didn't have papaya, but I just ventured out, left my cart, and found it, and I'm so happy because this is so good, especially with coconut yogurt. It just goes on so great. But I think I'm gonna grab 1 because that price tag is looking a little rough, so I think I'm just gonna grab 1, and they're pretty big too, so I could probably spread it out for the rest of the week, but they're so good, and if I need any more I'll just stop by and grab it. So I'm by the dairy now and I'm about to get some coconut yogurt. The one I usually use is the So Delicious coconut yogurt, like yogurt alternative, but they don't have it here, so I just googled how much it is like at the regular store, because I'm pretty sure that this one is the same exact thing and it is kind of like the same exact price. So I think instead of just making another trip to another grocery store, I'm just gonna get a couple of this, since it's basically the same thing and it's basically the same price. I was able to grab 2 of the vanilla ones because they didn't have any more left, and then I just grabbed 1 of the blueberry ones because I think I'm just gonna have cocoa yogurt and fruit like 3 times during the week, so I don't think I need any more of that. But these actually looks really good, and I can't wait to like try it because I love when I try like Trader Joe's brand things because they usually have really great stuff. I am basically done with all my breakfast item, and the only thing I need is toast, so it's like right here, and I just want to get something that is gluten-free. So one thing that this program has made me do is made me more aware of what I'm putting in my body and the type of ingredients that go into it. So that comes with bread, and also one of the biggest parts of it is peanut butter. This peanut butter like really surprised me how much unnecessary shit's in there. But I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some gluten-free bread. I don't know which ones because usually I grab them from Whole Foods, so I have to look at the ingredients and look at it and make sure that it's exactly what I'm looking for. And I just went ahead and grabbed this one because the other option that they have is the multigrain, and I like wheat more than I like multigrain, so I'm just gonna grab 1 of these. And now we're all done with like the breakfast items. I did grab some greens too while I was on the other side for like my salads and stuff, so I grabbed this mix. It's like arugula blend, spinach, and lettuce. This I used for my salads, and then I just grabbed the Power of Greens, and this I used for my tropical bub smoothie. Usually I get the, I think they're called Sally's veggie burgers, but those are Whole Foods. So I have like 2 great alternatives here. There's this one, and it's just like veggie burger, black bean, roasted corn, and then I have the Trader Joe's high protein veggie burger. So I'm probably just gonna pick one of these to have, probably the one with like the most in it. And also gotta make sure you look at the ingredients and make sure that there's nothing unnecessary in there, just because that's how they like get you. And this is like the best way to make sure that you're getting all the necessary needed things and none of the like the extra shit that you don't need. So they don't have the chickpea pasta like they do at Whole Foods, so the next best thing is to get the brown rice pasta. So they have this one right here, and this is the, I don't know what these are, but I know this is penne, and then they also have the brown rice spaghetti pasta here, and it's just, this brand is actually really good. So I think I'm just gonna get the penne because it's easier to make and easier to like put in containers and stuff, or if I'm in the go or something like that. So I'm gonna grab one of these for the week. Pasta sauce is also one of those things that you want to watch out for unnecessary ingredients, and that's something I've learned through Kenzie Burke. It's just because it tends to have a lot of unnecessary things in the back, and one of the main things that sometimes pasta sauce has is cane sugar, which I didn't know. So I'm picking up my pasta sauce right now, and I don't know which one I'm gonna pick, but I make sure that I turn it around and look at the ingredients, and usually the less ingredients the better. Here's a great example, like side to size. Here is one marinara sauce. Both of these are marinara sauces, and you can see on this one, look at the ingredients for it. It's so short and to the point, and then this one is so long and it includes something like sugar in it, and that's definitely something you want to avoid when you're looking for your sauce. So this is like a really great example of how like two of the same things can have two completely different ingredients in it. So they don't have the traditional medicinal detox tea that I usually drink, and they don't have the yogi one that I like too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try this new one because it looks really interesting, and also it's pretty, and it is also a detox cleansing blend. So I'm gonna try this one and let you guys know how it tastes like, probably like on my Instagram or something. But I'm gonna grab one of these, and for the last thing I'm just gonna grab one of these Gerolsteiner waters because they're just really good at hydrating me, and I know for a fact I'm gonna spend most of my time in the library and I'll probably forget to drink water, so I need a big bang for my buck. And I'm gonna grab, I think, just 2 of these because I don't need that many. So I'm just gonna grab these and then we're gonna head out. Back home now. It got so packed at that Trader Joe's that I was getting so much anxiety just talking in there. Like everybody and their mom was in that store when I was there. But I just wanted to show you guys what type of chocolate I got, because I don't think I showed you guys when I actually like bought it at the store. This is just the chocolate that I always get when I go to Trader Joe's. They usually have another one, but I've been getting this one for the last 3 weeks and it's just so good. I get the 73% dark chocolate just because I'm not at the 100% level yet. I don't have quite the taste buds for that yet, but this one is just really good. And I'll let you guys take a look at the ingredients if this thing will ever focus. You guys can just look at those ingredients. Pretty wholesome, and the serving size is a lot, like for one serving size. So I always have one serving size a day, so either at night or sometimes during like the day or something, I will always have one. Now I'm just gonna go downstairs and just basically prep myself for the week, because I know I won't have a lot of patience throughout the week to like sit there and like cut up stuff and all of that. And since I have time right now, I might as well just use it. So I'm gonna go downstairs and cut up everything that can be cut up in advance. Things like my veggies, bell peppers. I need to take the skin off of my papaya and cut that up because I know that I can store it and it'll still like taste pretty fresh in like a couple days. So I'm gonna do all of that and like cook my base foods like my lentils, my rice, my pasta. All of those things just need to be cooked in advance, and I'm gonna store them in the little container so that when I'm ready to like eat a meal, I can just go in my fridge and pick it up and just make the meal right then and there. And so that makes it a lot easier for me to not have any like excuses to like go out and like buy food or not eat or anything like that. So that's what we're gonna do. It's probably gonna take a while, so we're gonna go downstairs and do that and then get all ready for finals week. Back upstairs now. Everything is all prepped and ready for the week, or at least for the next like 3 days, because a lot of the things that I prepped are just for the next like 3 days. But there's just nothing better, like no better feeling than just being or like feeling prepared for the week, like seeing all of those things just like in my fridge is just so beautiful. They took a long time, but like the ending result is so good. But I'm about to head off to George's in a little bit. I'm gonna take a shower and head off, and I just want to show you guys like a meal that I put together for dinner later tonight since I won't be home. And I just want to show you guys just like a meal that I prepared with all the things that I got today at the grocery store, so you guys can see what I actually prep for myself when I'm like on the go or when I'm just like eating at home, just so I can show you guys how my groceries kind of like come together. So for dinner tonight at George's, I just prepped a quick little salad. So on the bottom there you can see the mixed greens that I showed you guys earlier that I bought at Trader Joe's, and then I just have the cut up small heirloom, don't know how you say that, but the small little cut tomatoes on the side right here. And then I have some of the black lentils that I just finished cooking, just lined up in the middle. So this is basically the lentil salad on Kenzie Burke's program. So I have the lentils right there, and on this corner over here I have this spicy avocado hummus. I didn't show you guys me getting this, but this is the first like of this that I'm trying, and it's so good. I took a little taste of it, and it is delicious. And this is just the ingredients, if this will ever focus. So this is just the ingredients. It's just super wholesome, and it tastes really good, and it has that like avocado taste if you don't have avocado. But I also have avocado right here on my plate also. And when I'm ready to like eat all of this, I'm going to add it in one of these veggie burgers that I picked up from Trader Joe's also, just at the top to give it a little bit more of like a protein. And for like a dressing, because usually I would just go ahead and get like olive oil and some like lemon juice on top of it, but I have this green goddess dressing from Trader Joe's also, so I'm probably gonna take this with me because there's not that much left. I'm gonna take it with me and add it on top, and it's just gonna be so delicious. I'm also bringing some tea because later on tonight obviously I want to have my tea, my detox tea. So I have the Trader Joe's tea that I picked up today just to make sure that I have it, and I'm bringing it with me. And I'm also going to bring my chocolate with me because of course gotta have that before I go to bed. And I'm also taking my coconut water just because this is like the last bit that I have from this ending week, and I want to finish it. And it's so hot outside, and this is just hits the spot. So this is everything that I am taking to go to George's house, just prepare myself and make sure that I have something to eat that fits what I want to be eating, instead of like going out and eating, because you know boys always go out and like get random shit like Taco Bell and stuff, and I don't really feel like doing that. So this is it. It looks so beautiful and colorful, and I'm just super excited to eat that. Yeah, that is the entire video. I think I'm gonna end this here just because I am going to be leaving and I don't have anything more like food related to like talk about. So I think I'm gonna just leave this right here, but I will see you guys in the next video. I hope this helped you, at least with if you're doing Kenzie Burke's program also. I hope this helped you like get an understanding of it, and if you're not, I hope this also helped you to see if you wanted to try it. So without much further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video.